5645660. Connected to node 564562.
Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television. Try it again here. Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net on the '08 machine. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society is a group of amateur radio enthusiasts that take to the airways with digital amateur television in a DVB-T format. We transmit on 70 centimeters to a crossband repeater on Cougar Mountain and spit out images at 1.2 gigahertz. To find out more about our group, please Google WW7ATS. That's Google WW7ATS. That will take you to our homepage on the internet. There you'll see the exact frequencies we transmit and receive on, a little bit of the history of our organization. Also, you'll find a link that will take you to YouTube, where we stream our nets held Wednesdays and Saturdays with our 2-meter station WW7ATS with a frequency of 147.08 with a tone of 103.4. So with that, I'll pause in case anybody has emergency traffic or needs to make a contact before our net gets fully underway. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. Hearing none, welcome back to the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Checked in already is Ron, KD7QKU. Wade, W7ITL. Jim, N7QO. And myself, Dave, KD7ZYM. Is there anybody else wishing to check in? Hearing none, again, this is Dave, KD7ZYM. I'm able to receive beautiful pictures on 1.2. However, my output is having problems transmitting video due to an antenna misalignment. So with that, we'll start off with Ron, KD7QKU.
This is KD7QKU. Dave, you need to mute your computer. Thank you. Okay, I'm here tonight. I haven't been here for a while. I had the creeping crud. I've been sick, and I still feel terrible. I don't know. I got it about a week ago. I started getting a sore throat and a headache. And I would kind of get better, and then I kind of got worse. I got up this morning, I was worse again. My throat's sore again. So I told Joanne, I think I need to go to the walk-in clinic and see if I have COVID. So she said, I think that's a good idea. So over in University Place is a walk-in clinic. It's part of St. Joe's Hospital. So I went over there, got right in, and they swabbed me and then taken, your normal vitals, and everything was good. She said, I don't think you probably have COVID because you don't have a temperature. She said, but we'll find out in a few minutes. So they tested me, I guess, for 5 things, the flu and COVID, and I don't remember what else. But anyway, I didn't have anything. She says, I think you just have a cold. Well, man, I sure wish it would go away, that's for sure. I just have felt rotten. So anyway, that's all for now. I'm here, but I don't have too much to say. So back to net, KD7QKU.
KD7QKU, thanks for that. Let's pick up Wade, W7ITL in Tacoma.
Alright, I think I'm in now. Alright, let's try this again. Does it sound like... Alright, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with my video
but,
audio, but to switch over to 2 meter, that was the first time I think I've ever heard that noise. You always hear something new on our net. Yeah, my audio sounded like it was run down pretty good. But besides that, I've been working on the repeaters today, both the 2 meter and the 70 centimeter. Went up there and adjusted the audio input so that weaker signals would sound a little stronger. Yeah, Dave, I could hear you tonight. The last night we were on net, I couldn't hear you unless I turned it up to 90%. Now I'm about 50%. I can hear you okay. Besides that, this is going to be a really short net for myself because my wife just tapped me on the shoulder before I got on, and she said she wanted to go out for dinner. So we're going to go for a little late dinner and catch you guys on the next net. I'll say 73 to everybody. This is W7ITL.
W7ITL, thanks for that. You did have an echo on your audio. It got a little bit better towards the end of your transmission. It was off by about 1 second with the echo going on. Let's go to Jim in Covington, N7QO.
N7QO. Thank you, Dave. Good evening, everyone. Well, Wade, I agree with what Dave said. You had a rather serious echo during most of that transmission. It looked like it got better at the very end. That audio sounded kind of cool, actually, initially. I am having some problems with the television repeater here. It seems to be starting and stopping on me. So I'm not getting constant video. It's just a series of pictures. But at least I'm getting something. Let's see, Ron. Creeping crud. Throat, cold. Well, I'm glad that at least you don't have COVID. I had what sounds like the same symptoms that you have a couple of years ago. I had no fever. I did go in and get tested, and they said, yes, you have COVID. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there are different strains out there. Maybe they know about what the latest strain is. All I know is I hope it would go away. But sorry you're not feeling well. I remember the last net you said the same thing, and maybe even the last time I heard you before that. I was wondering if it might be related to the smoke in the area. Today seemed to be okay for me in terms of smoke, but yesterday I definitely smelled smoke around our house. So I don't know. Wish you feel better, whatever it is. I don't know. Let's see. Beautiful day here today. A little bit gloomy in the morning, but the sun came out and heated up our living room to where we needed air conditioning, even though it wasn't all that warm outside. Right now here just south of Covington, I've got 69 degrees. Looks really nice, and it's dark already. So I guess maybe summer's in the rearview mirror here. But I'm happy anytime it's not snowing. So back to you, Dave, and 7QO.
Comment. This is W7ITL.
W7ITL, go ahead.
Oh, more like I wanted to test real quick before I go because I think I figured out what was wrong with my voice. There's a voice changer on my mixer, and I accidentally pressed that. So I want to test that real quick, and then I'll let you guys back to your net.
No problem. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Test. Okay. I got my volume all the way down so I don't have an echo. So yeah, that last transmission when I was trying to get my audio working, unfortunately, unless I go into the repeater, I have to turn off my digital TV audio while I'm transmitting a TV picture. So you shouldn't hear any echoing or anything. It should be normal audio. I just wanted to make sure everything's working. Let me know, and then I'll let you guys go on back to your business and have a good net. So this is W7ITL. Nice to see everybody. I will catch you guys on the next.
W7ITL, thanks with that. And your audio quality is fantastic at this point. You could be nominated for an award for that and get an Emmy. You did very well with that on the technical side. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. Get a quick ID here again. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Well, I was pretty busy yesterday with work around the house. I had a garage window that had finally rotted out, dry rot. It's like 4 feet by 2 feet, and had to remove all of that and then shore it back up with wood all the way around the concrete opening up into the house, and then cut a plank to board that up until I can get a window made for that opening. So anyway, that was an all-day adventure for me yesterday to get all of that done. So that's pretty much what I did there. Weather-wise here, I got 67 degrees and cloudy, and it's 8:12, and it's dark out. The sun has done set. I think fall is on its way here. So that's what's about happening here in Lake City. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. I will add that my antenna is still off its course, and so I'm transmitting on 2 meters only with audio, but I have full reception on high-def TV, and it's working miraculously. So that's what's happening here. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. So let's go up to Ron, KD7QKU.
I think my picture is about ready to show up. This is KD7QKU in North Tacoma. Well, Dave, it sounds like you did some work today to fix your window. Things will rot out, that's for sure, when they get wet on your house. I don't know how old your house is, but it's a few years old, that's for sure. So I'm glad you got it all fixed. Well, I don't have much to say, and like I say, I feel crummy. We have a small group tonight, so it goes around too fast. Nice to hear those of you that are here, and I'm just going to turn it back, KD7QKU. Thank you, Dave.
And again, for a quick ID, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net on the 08 machine. I'll pause right now in case anybody else wishes to contact the net. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Let's go to Wade, W7ITL.
All right, Dave, I'm going to head off. So thanks for coming back to me, but I'm going to call it a night. I know it's a small group, but I do have some other plans going on. It was definitely nice to see Ron, Jim, yourself. So I'll catch you guys on the next net. This is W7ITL.
W7ITL, thanks with everything that you've done up at the transmitter site and got everything going there properly. Again, your help is always appreciated by the club. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. Let's go to Jim, N7QO in Covington.
N7QO. Thank you, Dave. Well, yeah, now that there's just three of us, I kind of go along with Ron. We probably ought to cut the net a little bit short tonight. And yeah, I'm hearing Wade just fine now, at least over 2 meters. My television repeater reception is still intermittent now. I know I have some problems just based on my location. I suspect that's what's going on tonight. I actually think there's some interference out there. Let's see, did I bring anything to talk about? I was curious if anyone saw anything about the airplane crash in Alaska, but there's just the three of us, so I don't know. I know the Mariners won their last game after having been soundly defeated previously, but so yeah, not nearly as sad as it was before, but things are improving. Things are just getting started for them this season. That's good. And back to you, Dave, and 7QO.
N7QO, this is Dave, KD7ZYM. Well, I'll put it out to this with a small turnout we have. Is there anything from anybody? Otherwise, we'll shut it down. After getting a verbal no, this has been the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 machine. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM, terminating the net at 8:18. And again, on behalf of the Western Washington Amateur Television Society, good evening all.